let's say there's 2 couches. Girls do this all the time. 2 couches in your place. You sit down on one couch. A 10, an 8 will sit beside you. A 10 will sit on the other couch.
Yeah.
And she will wait for you to join her. And the winning move is not to join her. If it takes you 15 fucking minutes to just talk or just shut up. You know, the silent awkward pauses are great. Talk a little bit, you know, get some rapport, and then shut up. Right? She's over there. She knows. Come on, she came all the way over to your house. You know, you already got attraction and rapport. Otherwise, you would not have gotten a bridge to see her the second day. Okay? So you know that it's on. You just don't have. You have to not fuck up. The best way not to fuck up is by letting her come to you. Okay? So you're going to be on that other couch. And if you were to go, come here. She goes, no, I'm okay where I am. She'll do that. Because that's the game these 10s play constantly. So don't even do this.
I think that's a shit test one.
Dude, it's a huge shit
Remember the Cosmo model?
Okay.
My Cosmo model, right?
Right. Yeah,
And
tell about this one.
Yeah. Well, it's a pretty long story, so close list.
Make it fast.
Point is at the end, just staying on the topic, is that it went really, really well on the plane. And when we go to get through customs, she goes in the other lineup for me. I'm just like, what the? After all, come on. You know what I mean?
Or
Right?
you stay in the same line with them. She has to choose a different line.
Yeah, right. And I keep hearing from this guy in the back of my head. He's like, you can't seduce a 10. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm like, oh man, no girl's gonna change lines halfway through because no girl will, right? But this is a model from Cosmo. And I'm just like, well, he says to do it, so I just listen to you, right? Because that's what got me that far.
Little mystery on your shoulder.
That's what it was. Because I got there that far from listening to you, so I'm going to just go through
Just wait it out.
And I wait there, I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, well, I guess I just didn't do well enough. And then I hear, oh, this line looks really cool. Or like something like that, right? And then, boom, right? And I made it within the lineup.
Yeah, talk about that. Was
yeah.
weird.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's great.
Well, yeah, because I'd been teasing her about how I was gonna turn a girl I was dating into a friend, so that way I could visit her at her hometown and take a lot of friends from her and stuff, right? And she's like, "Oh, you're a jerk for that." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You said jerk." I'm like, "Yeah, jerk." And she's like, "Jerk." And everyone in the lineup's like,
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
You're a jerk. I'm a jerk. You're a jerk.
"Yeah, keep acknowledging."
I'm a jerk.
It's a shit test.
You're a jerk.
I saved that post.
Jerk. Jerk.
Did you? I couldn't believe it. She's taller than me. She's 5 foot.
Yeah, that's why when you're in line and he taps and you go.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's a shit test? Okay.
Is there a way you could restructure that such that you're not
A shit test.
What's that?
Is there a way you could restructure that to get her number close? That you don't get her
Well, she listened to
A shit test. The 10 will structure a challenge to you.
She read it right there.
Well, in other words, remember hoop theory? Display a hoop, you know, and make you jump through it. And if you jump through it, you're a loser. So you can't take the shit tests. And they'll give you a lot of them. 10s will give you a lot of shit tests. And the solution in hoop theory is to grab the hoop from her. Give me that hoop. You jump through it. You know, she'll say, buy me a beer. Right? If you go, okay, you buy her a beer, you lose. You know, instead, what you should do is say, what, are you fucking broke? You know, buy me a beer. How's this for an idea? How about you buy us a beer, and then I'll take care of the next round. That's fair, isn't it? Or aren't you fair? No, buy me a beer. Wait a second. See this? Whose fucking money is this? No, tell me. Whose money is this? That's right. It's my money. Go buy your own fucking beer with your own money. So you have to be that way sometimes. They're just shit tests, and you don't take the shit tests.
That's actually one of the best things you ever came up with, because that saved me so many times, where they'll start getting you to do stuff, and if you say no straight up, right, like they might have their little rules and stuff like that, and they just get pissed. But if you do it, then you lose that respect. But as long as you just put up something, like even say, make an animal noise. You know what I mean? That's for a cigarette, and you don't want to say no because you don't want to be rude. Make an animal noise. They got to make some stupid animal noise. You give it to them, you still got the respect, right? It can save them a lot of situations. If they ask for something, just get something back and then give it to them. That's so much more flirty than being like, no, I don't pay for girls because blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean, right? Get something back.
Yeah.
Don't be flirty. It's fun.
Don't be a taker. You got to give a little too. Perfect. Good. I get your beer. Make her jump through one of your hoops first. You know, you grab her hoop from her, make her jump through it.
Actually, you're going to explain guess. Like, what's your sign? Guess.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. If a girl says, "What's your sign?" You know, normally what a guy will do is say, "Libra." You know, or worse, I don't believe in any of that shit. You know, like you're not into astrology, are you? Oh my God, that's not good because she's actually asking. She believes in it. She wants to know what's your sign. It's an indicator of interest. Let's take advantage of this. And instead of saying Libra, because you could be the wrong sign, instead just say guess. And she'll say Sagittarius. You go, oh my God, no. That was a really good guess. And you use that in a group. And a different one you use is when she's in isolation and she asks you what sign are you, and you say guess. She's a Sagittarius, and you go, how did you know? Okay, I got my wallet. How did you know that? That's very good. You have a good intuition. You have like ESP or something, right? Because you can't make the joke because the joke's not funny really. It's supposed to be for a group, right? Those are the two contingencies. But you'll get it a lot. You know, I get that once a night.
Because asking you for your sign or how old you are, that's like saying I'm going to judge you on some stupid arbitrary thing. So when you say guess, it's like, hey, I'll jump through your hoop and let you judge me, but I'm going to judge you based on your ability to guess a random sign that means nothing. You know what I mean, right? So it's like just going back and forth.
Yeah, I did that with my name too. They said, "What's your name?" Guess. Ah, it's Eric. I always throw it in after, you know, because I found it's boring for them to try to guess because they say things like Mark, John. It's like whatever.
So did I hear you right? If you have them in isolation, they ask you something, you say yes. Whatever they say, you
just go out. It's
oh my
incredible.
God,
You have like a really good intuition.
even if it's not.
Yeah. Oh, and 2 weeks later, you say, "Of course I was fucking with you. I don't believe in that shit." But you're already having sex with her, so that's okay. And that's funny.